Welcome to another episode of I Don't Have the Answers, but let's talk about it anyway. I'm your host, Tim Four, and thank you for coming along on this ride. So, as you all know, I come up with the topics for my show from things that happen to me, from events in my life, things I find on social media, things that appear to be funny or important to me. And so this week is no different. Quite literally, I read the writing on the wall and knew that I had to do this show. The sign that you see before you was a sign on the wall in the resort that we stayed in this past weekend. We were at Disney's Kidani Village, and that was on the wall as I'm walking towards the room. And when I get to the room and we get all checked in and we get set up and everything, all of a sudden I notice that my son has got his tablet out and he's recording his own show. So he has started following in Daddy's footsteps and wants to have his own little podcast. And he's walking around the room and he's recording things that he sees and he's doing his own commentary. And Mom helped out a little bit. She grabbed the camera from him and she was the camera operator, and I even did too. So this week I want to show some of his clips. This is his debut weekend, and talk a little bit about how we can further enhance the stories that we teach our children and the things we show them, and give a little bit of advice, in my opinion, on things we should do as we're raising our children. So as you'll see in these clips, my son has a jovial way of handling himself, and I want to promote that. I want to encourage this kind of behavior, his creativity. So I'm going to do everything that I can to highlight this and to help him along the way.
Okay. Is it recording?
It's recording.
Hi, my name is Lucas, and this is Disney Resort, and this is the Disney Hotel. And if you will look over there, you'll see an ostrich, and you'll see two goats with long horns. And then you'll see a dead falling tree right there, and there's someone above us, but they don't say hi. And there's rocks and trees and giraffes that we can't find.
I think they're hiding.
Hi, my name's Lucas, and welcome to the Zoo Hotel. And you'll see a dead tree right on the left, and you'll see a giraffe, and you'll see giraffes coming right back there, coming forward that way. And there's some goats right there with long horns. And there's more giraffes. And that's a kid. So, and you see those moving things back there? Those are birds in between those trees. Okay. Come on. And you might not see any animals on there, but there is animals back there. Okay, cut. Because I'm already here. Cut.
I don't want him in any way. Do I want him to be a mirror of me? I want him to cast his own reflection, to be his own light, And I just want to be the guy that encourages him and helps him on the way, and gives him the tools to make these decisions and do these things. And that's kind of where I want to be on this show. You'll see a lot of things written out there about make sure you do this with your children, make sure you do that. I think the best advice I can give to anyone who has children is make sure that whatever it is that you're doing wouldn't embarrass you if your child asks you why you were doing it. I know that's kind of heavy right there. I know that's not exactly basic Tim speak. I want you to seriously consider, if you do something today, 10 years from now, when your child asks you, hey, Dad, why'd you do that? Are you going to have to come up with a story or an excuse? Or are you going to be able to proudly say, well, I did this because of this? Are you giving them the right tools to make better decisions? I know for a fact that my dad, my grandfather, my Uncle Don, and all of the men in my life, they gave me those tools. Now, I might not have paid attention to them. I might not have realized the tools that I was given until later in life. But I do now. And I want to do that with my son. So I'm going to take a stance that I am going to make sure that I am the right version of me. I'm going to show him the ways that I do things and encourage him to make his own choices. When I come to a teachable moment, so to speak, I'm not going to say this is what we're going to do. I'm going to start asking, what do you think we should do? Why do you think we should do that? Open-ended questions, so that he can start formulating those reasons and things on his own. I'm going to ask for his help when I'm doing something, so that he can see me doing it and realize that it's okay to ask for help. I want to be that, not a director, but more like a light pointing out the options that he has. And I hope that you see that I'm trying to instill a creativity in him and to let him be his own light down the line. Hope you enjoy these little clips and a couple of the pictures that I've taken. You'll see a couple of them with, or maybe just one, with Lucas cooking next to me. He likes to put on his apron, and to him, making a peanut butter sandwich is cooking. And this picture is the first time he got a chance to make one by himself. He was so proud. These are the things that we need to encourage. Teach them what we can today. Show them examples of doing the right thing, so that years from now they have these foundations. They have the building blocks to be successful. Thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate you always. And as I said, I may not have the answers, but I'll be more than happy to talk about it anyway. Thank you, and have a good day.